Welcome to part 6 of my 5th playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077.
Good morning, Night
I'm going to do my best not to talk over the game and make commentary, but you know I will. But I'll keep it to a minimum. Right. Alright, we just completed Act 1 of this 5th playthrough. This is the first time I've ever recorded my playthrough of any game. And that's Cyberpunk 2077. This game is something. It's an amazing game, despite all the critics and the naysayers. And I think it's worth just like all the different ways you can play this and all the different weapons and quick hacks and approaches and stealth and strategy. The different ways you can play this game, and just it's worthy of being recorded, just so that individuals can actually see, like, you know, because there's not really, there are a lot of playthroughs. Completionist playthroughs, but what I found is that a lot of the playthroughs, they like to focus on stealth, and I'm alright with playing stealth. I enjoy the stealth in this game, and I like balancing. I like to use quick hacks further along in the game when I get my quick hacks, and I get more power ups for those, and my skills increase for doing quick hacks. But the way I approach this game is the way that I think that CD Projekt Red designed this game is to be basically around. And first and foremost, I think this game is basically just a first-person shooter, and so I approach it that way, and I enjoy the combat. That's why I like playing first-person shooters. I enjoy firearm combat in computer games. So, I think there were some things I wanted to. Alright, I was using this for some of the playthrough. I'm getting my usually other sidearm. This is a rare iconic that you get from the heist, where you get the flathead robot to go to get the relic. I'm not gonna, so I probably won't be using that, but it was good for the beginning, starting hours of the game. About 20 hours on this playthrough so far, and I just completed Act 1. Usually by this time I usually spend like around 30 hours doing all the quests and side quests in Watson. This time, since I'm recording, I kind of want to balance more of the main quests and the side quests with the open world, instead of focusing primarily on 5 or 6 hours at a time of what I would do. Like if I wasn't recording, and I would just like do all more side missions and clear Watson. I've completed. It's about 24 hours of playthrough so far in Act 1, and I still have probably about 4 or 5 hours, and that's what I'm going to do right now for this part of the playthrough is finish up missions, hustles, and gigs in the Watson area. All right, this kind of the Satori. This katana is you if you want if you play it, or if you might have played it but you maybe don't know about it, but in the mission in the heist where you go to where you're in Sabaro's penthouse suite, when you get the relic, right before when T-Bug opens up the when if things go the way they go and you have to get out of the penthouse, but you can't go through the elevator. T-Bug opens up the security doors to let you go outside. Well, if you go up the stairs in the apartment up to the and outside up to the top of the roof, there's an optional mission up there, and there's a hovercraft AV where you can get the sword, and then there's a laptop up there. And I don't usually use melee, but it was good for what I have, so I'm gonna put that in my storage. And then we got some clothing. I usually like to collect the fedoras because any self-respecting legendary mercenary always wears a fedora and always collects fedoras, so if they're not wearing a fedora in game, they always make sure that they those in storage. I think that that had a crit chance, but yeah, more armor there, and I do have crit damage on that. And I will be getting more clothing mods with more crit chance. There's a clothing mod, a bully mod. We're getting that, equipping that on some clothing. I really don't. I suppose I could put one of these in here. I usually don't use these. You got enough health. Well, the bounce backs, the max stocks, the boosters. Let's see. And I usually don't sell grenades, but since I like to loot everything, and I usually end up with more than I need now, so I put these into my stash storage. Even though I usually don't, as I'm playing through the game, I'm always collecting them, so I usually don't have to go back into my stash and get them. But I guess we have these maybe I think they're working on a new Game Plus mode. It'd be cool to be able to. And when that happens, I'll have plenty of grenades. We're not going to be as the Sandisk. The slowdown operating systems, I have used those. That really takes a lot out. You got to really have. I got a 2080 Ti, and even with the 2080 Ti, and I have all my settings pretty much maxed out and the RTX on, and using the constantly using the combat and that Sandisk, the slowdown, really starts. It takes a lot of I think it's the CPU. 'Cause I only got an i7. And it somewhat affects the frame rate, so I'm not going to be using that for this playthrough. Berserk, I haven't even used that. Also, if you decide to use Sandisk or the Berserker operating system, because it's an operating system, and you don't have access to quick hack. So you can't really, if you're doing the with the Sandisk or the Berserk, you basically can't do quick hacks. and that's kind of I guess I understand the balance and trade-off of being able to have that extra, being able to go into slow motion whenever you want. And this is for the ARM cyberware that fires like grenade rounds. I already have one of these, a threat detector. This is what I use, automatically highlights enemies detected view. I have that, and that goes into slow motion mode, and then I use that for slow motion. All right. Enough talking, right? I know. I think it's good to just, especially for people that haven't played it, and maybe even those that, because I'm like almost 600 hours playing this game, and there are still things I watch other gamers playing this, and I still learn stuff about this game that I didn't know, and like also especially like finding different like treasure areas, and specific. This city is got so much content that it's like there's like I'm still finding stuff in this game. Well, I don't know why the duplicate stuff's in here, but I'm gonna go in here and take the duplicates. We'll sell this stuff. Well, that's right. I remember. I finished Act 1, and so at the beginning of Act 2, they have these optional missions, open inventory, and oh yeah, maybe get dressed, huh? And this top slot, I make that equip a sniper rifle. So for combat, the system I like to use is, I got my weapon slot, I have one so that I can scroll through but I don't like using weapon wheels, but I like being able to I use the mouse scroll button to scroll through the weapons, and so I like that in this order, so it makes it, so when I'm in combat, I'm more responsive. I have my top weapon there as a sniper rifle, and then next weapon is a shotgun or a mid-range rifle, and then a sidearm. Just got these pants, even though this has not, but these might look somewhat better, so maybe we'll be getting more clothing with mods and stuff. So. Well, and that color of those shoes match the Oh yeah, going style. Gotta be looking stylish when you're out there killing those scumbags. Always a fedora. Put on some shades. There's that. Ready to go kill scumbags in style. Alright, ammo. I'm not sure if there's if you get any experience points or if there's any advantages to doing optional, like when you're out in combat, like doing other than like when you do like specific missions where that fixer wants you to go stealthily. I know you get like more, like you usually get more cash. Yet, what I don't know if like doing optional objectives, like actually really, if you get anything for it, in terms of resources or experience points or anything. If there is, I don't know what it is. Dear sir, our records show we have not received this month's rent payment for a unit in Mega Building H10. In accordance with the tenancy agreement, VD 233015722/2077, any subsequent payment delay will result in forced eviction from the property. Well, where do I send the check? Where do I send the check? 2077. You know, son.
We must meet. Come to Tom's Diner.
Why would I do that?
Because I am the one who saved your life.
Huh?
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet. Not after everything that happened.
That will not happen anytime soon. And so what? If you intend to leave, you must re-enter the ring. The bell has already tolled.
Huh?
Tom's Diner. I am waiting.
Enter the ring? I'm still in the ring, Woody. I never left the ring.
Ugh.
Don't forget to take a shower with my clothes on. While I'm in the shower, the best weapon against... Huh? Capitalism's fantastic. Why would I want to interrupt capitalism? Stop text messaging me, asshole. What a debonair mercenary. Legendary mercenary. Wait, it says, I already just did that. Isn't that this... Yeah, I just did that. Why is that still on there? Down, 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 down. respect. Well, I guess you won't be able to do that. So, you want to check out my place? Since I rescued you and all? Alright, well, take care, I guess. You know. I started in the last, my last playthrough. I started using these Tamaras. They got really responsive, and I just like the firing action on those. But that's only not common. I'll wait until I get a more powerful one of those. Meanwhile, I'll use the. Right now, I got a rare overture and a uncommon Burra. That's also kind of like, that's got a lot of thermal damage though. Lexington's, that's got a high fire rate. Oh, this was the one I found. And yeah, that's I'm gonna wanna put that in my weapon stash. Forgot about that. I'll keep that for right now. That's one of my favorite. I think that's my favorite mid-range rifle out of the Ajax. Every time I go to sell stuff, I usually like to sell, like, I don't need this many beverages and health items and stamina items. And the alcohol beverages, you can get decent amount of cash for those. These are scopes. If they're common, I usually just like to, I'm going to, after Act 1, going to Act 2, there's going to be a lot more, I'm going to end up finding a lot more scopes and a lot more of everything after Act 1. Even though there's some even like really cool legendary items in the Watson area that you can find if you do a lot of exploring, and there's a lot of like hidden areas and stuff to find. Alright, first let's go. We'll put that in our stash, and I think pretty much everything else is alright.
B, good to hear you.
Alright, 20 minutes. I can't get out of my apartment and get out there and freaking.
Since when Jackie passed away.
Yeah, how you doing?
How are you doing?
How you think? My son is dead. But I am hanging in there.
Calling to offer my condolences.
Offer your condolences. Ay, Jesucristo, V. You lived under our roof.
Yeah.
Have the decency not to treat me like some stranger you just
I
met.
said, I asked how you doing, and then I said condolences.
I prepared an ofrenda for
That's
Jaquito.
respectful.
We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will be at the Coyote Cojo. Many of his friends will be there.
Alright. I guess I can show up too. You wanna go out in the garage and warm up the arch for when I get there afterwards?
Today, we all mourn the untimely loss of our mayor. And
Say no more, Mama Wells. I'll be there.
Who goes on the option?
About it for a second.
It's who clicks that third option?
Ahí te veo, V.
What kind of a heartless asshole would click that third option? I think that's the... What? Be my favorite Merc. I got a Galena on sign. It hasn't been driven much. Guy who owns for the last 10 years was shit up going outside because he was afraid they would zero him. Car sat unloved for all that time, but you can't escape fate, right? Stray leg caught in through his window. Moral of the story is that you gotta grab life by the fucking don't be no screwed about your dead shit by this. Fixer just sent you an offer to buy a vehicle. Whenever you receive an offer, a new marker will appear on your mini-map. To buy the vehicle, go to the indicated location and confirm your purchase.
Yeah, no biggie. Not like that cyber psycho was a tank on two chrome legs. What the fuck were you thinking?
What is that mission? What is...
Pleasure from all brews. Provides 330% of recommended daily volume.
That's one thing. They pretty much got all the glitches out, except for sometimes it's like the mission markers don't. I don't know, the GPS tracking system on this sometimes works, sometimes doesn't.
We return to this week's biggest story, the murder of Arasaka Corporation CEO, Saburo Arasaka. The longtime corporation was reported
You wait. Figured you'd skip town.
I was working on it.
Quitting Night City is not as easy as you think.
Sort of like an abusive relationship, huh? Listen, I could use a little flow to the old pocket. Want to peek at some fresh gear?
Sure, let me see what you got.
Weapons vendors, I don't usually purchase weapons. Once in a while, like that, if I had the money. Actually, I do. I got. That's right. So want to spend that money. I already got double jump. I already got my crochet optics upgraded, and I got some others, a couple other cyberwares, and I want to get at least an epic or I'd like to get the legendary, but I think I know where the gorilla arms. But that's could probably. It's a Unity though. I don't usually use those sidearms. But I like the weapons vendors and also the clothing. I like going like the mods that the vendors have. And then like the scope like that is a decent scope. Uncommon, we'll get that. And we'll get cleaver. Ammo counter attached to the left side. Those are cool like that. That. Alright, you got that. Don't need that. What's the point of that? Another thing about the cyber psychosis, where Regina asks you to take them out without killing them. You can use like any weapon basically, unless you don't like. If you just shoot them in the limbs, if you don't like most enemies, you have to like if you just shoot them in limbs without headshotting them, they'll just like fall on the ground. Like a lot of times enemies aren't dead yet. So that's the same with the cyber psychos. Like when I first played it, I was always using a weapon with this non-lethal mod. It turns out you really don't need to use that if you just pay attention to where you're shooting the cyber psycho mini boss fights. Crit damage by 8. Use that. I think I want to sell. You know what? I don't. Yeah, we'll sell it. That had a lot of cool stats, but I really enjoy using the Overture revolvers. Alright, steer on, Wilson.
The hell? No. No
Why
way.
did I not?
Sorry, I can't. I can't. No.
Fiction.
About those fights you mentioned.
Alright, we got a quartz. Waiting to be checked out. Fine machine will take care of. Pause to a shine, but Officer Johnson was a little
V.
when it came to cars.
If you don't have a
I'm
titanium
reading
skull lining,
to
you're
the
gonna have
audience.
memory problems in no time.
Would you just relax? My memory is fantastic. Huffing and puffing in his garage day in, day out until that is his wife filed for divorce. Cars, all he had to go to pay the legal fees. Let me know if you're interested. All right. Big mouth. What? What are you saying now? What? What's going on?
I can't.
Fights happen in different parts of the city.
Oh, yeah.
Choose where you want to go. Put down your eddies and start
And start
swinging.
beating ass, right?
Win, you take home the pot.
Of course I win. I'm a
Manage
winner.
to drop every last one of them. You get a chance to fight in the grand finale.
The
That all
finale.
clear?
What do I
Crystal.
win for the grand finale?
I believe in you, V. Time to show this
You
city
believe in me?
what you're made
Well, I
of.
appreciate that. All right.
The hell? No. No way. Sorry, I can't.
It would be cool if you could, like this training bot, like if, like in certain sections of the game where he gets like advanced microprocessors, where he could like that would be cool if like that training bot gets more challenging.
NCPD, open up!
Barry! We know you were in there! We're here to help!
Don't got no fucking warrant.
Huh?
Cut the bullshit, just open up!
We came here as colleagues, nothing else. Haven't heard from you in a while. We're worried.
No, now leave me alone.
Congrats, Mendez. Way to be a prick.
Oh, what, so I'm the bad guy? I'm not the one who's holed up playing the attention whore.
He lost a friend. Can you blame him?
It's not the first or the last. It's called life.
Hey, what's going on? I live right upstairs.
Just keep on living and stop minding other people's biz.
Huh?
Mendez, hold on. It's his neighbor.
there anything I can do?
Maybe. You know Barry at all?
More or less. Struck up a convo once or twice.
He's a friend from the precinct. Left the force not long ago. He broke down after his best friend died. We're worried he'll do something stupid.
Relax. Barry's got nerves of steel. He's just a spiteful old bastard.
Mendez, could you check on him when he's chilled down?
Sure. You got it, Al.
Sure, why not? It's not like we're miles apart.
Thanks. Just be patient. Cops falling in rough times can be touchy.
I'll see what I can do.
Another vehicle, Regina? What are you, car sales now? Are you a fixer or are you in car sales? Hey, letting you know I got a really Thornton Colby for sale. Belonged to some carjacker from Memphis, a certain Nicholas. May he rest in peace. He clept the most expensive wheels for rich buyers, you know, Rayfields, Herraras. But for years, he always drove this Colby. I tell you why, but you'll know for yourself the second you get behind the wheel.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, neighbor.
Everything all right in there?
What's going on in there? Officer Barry.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Try again later.
At all foods, nature comes first.
Let's see if he's good. Mods that he have. Increases crit chance by 7%. That crit damage by 10. Attack speed. Increases damage by...
That even Mother Nature can. Try out our freshly developed new tastes, and let your tongue be amazed. All foods. Yummy. All foods. Yummy.
Powerless. Not anymore. Experience all of Chromanticore's 16 new flavors and...
We'll go get that, just collect that stash, do some hustles on the way, work our way up around, spiral over here, and finish up the majority of these missions in Watson. Go do that in 4 or 5 hours. 20%. Hard reset, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. What matters now is you're still alive, and when there's life, there's hope. You've got no choice now but to get back in the game and up the stakes. Its percentages relates to the story, the main story percentage. This is the relation with Johnny Silverhand, how you respond in the dialogue. I think it's 70%, or maybe it isn't. Maybe there's a different factor. It's 70%, or it's a combination of 70%, or maybe you only have to be at 60%. I think it's 70%. I usually get this to 70%. There's a secret ending where you can play as just Silverhand, Johnny Silverhand, on a mission for the ending mission. And I think that it's also, I don't know if there's a certain dialogue option later in the game that determines whether or not you get that secret mission. I don't know why they have it like that, but that is the way it is. So, played again, Johnny Silverhand, the legendary rocker boy who brought the fight to Arasaka 50 years ago and paid the ultimate price. Now he's back as a digitized construct on a biochip jammed in your brain, slowly but surely overriding your consciousness. If you don't find some way to get rid of him, you're as good as dead. And this, I'm still not sure what this is. 5%. The countdown. Bad news from Vic. The biochip is going to gradually kill you by overriding your mind with another neural network. The result, your consciousness will get wiped and you'll cease to exist. Seems there's no clue how to stop it or if it's even possible, but you won't just give up without a fight. Evelyn Parker, Anders, Hellman, Arasaka. You'll have to track down every lead to make it through this alive. I don't know if this has something to do with side quests, or because I don't, in all my other playthroughs, I don't think I've ever got this third percentage above like 40%. But I've, I had completed all the missions and side of missions and objectives and stuff. But I'm not sure.
Mix it up.
And this sixth part of this playthrough, I've just been talking a lot, basically, and getting solicited to purchase vehicles. No respectful, legendary mercenary muzzles an overture revolver. That option shouldn't even be available. All right, let's go kill some scumbags.
Headquarters. 12,000 were killed instantly by the blast, and thousands more later succumbed to acute radiation sickness. This tragic incident, which some ultimately attribute to Arasaka's wanton imperialist tendencies, has forever left a mark on our city's history. And now, an important message for Watson residents. The homelessness problem plaguing the district's sewer system will be addressed as fumigation of the tunnels begins tomorrow. Due to the use of potent neurotoxins, Watson residents are urged to stay clear of storm drains and sewer entrances.
Why the hell are you using neurotoxins?
And death. Next, is it the end of eastbound traffic jams on the I-9?
I mean, where's the mission to go kill the assholes using neurotoxins in the sewer systems? Warrant officer.
Did
I don't remember having the Delamain. Did I already do the Delamain Did my main vehicle already get wrecked? I don't remember starting the Delamain side quest, so but it won't let me access my vehicle. Anyway, also for those like starting out playing this game, like the strategy, I think the best part, like Watson, it's cool driving the vehicles around, but I mean, I'm even like, I'm about 25 hours in, but still like Watson, and the entire city is really, it's really cool. Like, if you want to, exploring is good, but like, especially starting out the game, exploring, finding the different, is really cool for finding like legendary items. If you're driving around in a vehicle, driving through the streets and stuff, you're gonna miss a lot of the side content and like the treasure and stuff to find. I saw a container dumpster to put the bike. When you're grappling an enemy, there's a certain time limit on how long you can grapple them, and they'll break your grapple hold if you don't knock them off. They'll take them off. Get out that car. Frame rate. I don't forget, not getting my usual frame rate. Seems like. Maybe the frame rate is because like I'm in it down. Certain sections of the city slow down because I got all the most of the graphics settings maxed out. Yo. Yup. You know that's... You know night's my big rush. I'll go to bed in the morning. What's up? Cops are planning a visit. Inspection, whatever. Again? They were just here last week. Got all our papers in order. One of the boys in blue is getting married. Want to have a bachelor party for him on the sheet? Thanks for the tip. No problem. Come by sometime when you're free. Thanks, homie. Criminal a-holes intercepting comms, huh? Someone needs to learn how to spell officer of the law. No, you're the moron. No, I'm well. Alrighty. Waiting on the signal. Good. You have the green light. The plan is simple. Secure the area around the antenna. Then attach the package Ikea gave you and listen out for cops. Got it. What's the situation at the scene? You need to be ready for a firefight. No area is clean. But if anyone pokes their head around, you put a bullet through it. No questions? Understood. Leave it now. We'll let you know about the antenna. Okay, done. Alright, done. No issues. We'll stop by in 2 hours. Like the particle effects, like that, like the smoke coming through the exhaust ventilation, and the soul light. That's just amazing. That's so realistic. That looks realer than real life. What's up, bro? What's going on over here? Standing around with a gun?
Attention all NCPD subcons.
What's up?
Suspected organized crime activity reported at corner
Alright,
of Drake
I'm
and
gonna take care of that.
Tiger Claw gang members suspected of armed robbery and extortion are at the scene.
Extortion?
Leader is Mokomichi Yamada, aka Motorboy.
AKA
City's put up a
soon
reward
to be
for the
dead.
removal of Yamada and his accomplices from the area.
Yeah, what's that line of mission?
What do you want?
I thought maybe we could go out for lunch before I go kill this scumbag over here. You want to check out my apartment? I'm just over here in Mega Building 10.
You stupid.
Just watch where you're going, fat ass. Lose some weight. Did you see I'm talking to someone? Someone of stature and... insufficient ramp. I really enjoy the organized crime hustles. These usually have anywhere from 5 to 10. I think there's some of them that like there's like 15 enemies in there. These are challenging, especially especially when you're like just starting out the game. But this one is. Over here, take a look at this. These mattresses over here. What do you think you're doing, scumbag? That doesn't look like yours. Yeah. Kick back, relax, think about what you've done, asshole. Well, you're not speaking English either. That's another crime. You gotta take care of that. Oh! I think she stopped that one. The Netrunner was yeah, no, this mission is very chat. That went a lot better than sometimes. Like if you go to attempt that one with that Netrunner there with when you're just starting out the game without being very leveled up, that area with that many enemies is really challenging. What's up? Oh, yeah, I know. Words about it, Gainer. Going up against Kabuki. Spoil this, just come and see her all. Buck, 6th Street Gang, Real POS. Glenn sees our fists like hammers. Animals Club, Rhino Woman, Legend. There's everyone flat. Talked about this last time. The 6th Street Gang. That fight, there's a really cool sniper rifle you can acquire winning that fight. Yo, V, Watson's open now. You're a free man. Just don't forget about the fights, alright? You'd be ashamed not to put that talent of yours to good use. Yeah, so you could freaking collect money off of my hard work and my earnings, and my skill and my talent. Yeah, the minimap's really good for finding stuff like this. That's how I scan. I just like scan the minimap every once in a while when I'm looting to see where the routers and the antennas and stuff will show up on your minimap. Body, athletics, shoot while sprinting, sliding, and vaulting. This one, I want to get this one. Allows to shoot with pistols, revolve while, or sprint while carrying a body. Level 12, I'm at level 10. Will increase the stamina. And that, so might as well upgrade this now. The Night City theme song. Great song. Even though I don't really like listening to it, I prefer to like listen to music with like actual instruments, like some of the machine sound and the music integrated here with machine sound. Some of it's really good. Plus the vocals on most of these songs are really good. Tiger should be here tomorrow to collect. Apparently, motherfucking Makomi, she's gonna tag along. Get ready, everyone. Every stall needs a heavy weapon. When I go talk to them, I'll make a scene. You surround them, we'll outnumber them, take them by surprise, and we'll see how sharp their claws are. You know, the Night City, the NCPD hustles, these organized crime missions, they're a really good way to experience not only some of the best combat in the game, but you can really start to collect a lot of loot and get experience to build your character. You know, before you start doing gigs.
Where there's
because like the gigs are like a lot of those are in like buildings and stuff where you'll have more fun and be able to approach them different ways when you have your attributes and your skills upgraded. So it's cool like to first go do a bunch of hustles or balance them out, but get yourself leveled up before you like start doing a lot of the gigs so that you can take different stealth approaches to each objective. I think that's so for the corps. You think it's easy building a corporation, asshole? $3,000 worth of junk. This reminds me, I have, let's see what I got here in terms of, the perspectives, a better scope. It's on for a sec. Alright.
Trust me, you know, it bends every way like the right way.
Oh, I saw it right as I was jumping. Barbed wire. Did you learn how to drive, asshole? GPS, look, it's this way. No time to relax. Get up off your ass and do some work. the Ripper Dock right here in Wellspring, part of City Center Haywood. I think this Ripper Dock right here has either epic or legendary gorilla arms. Saving and reloading a game save sometimes maybe that'll sometimes memory performance so it'll increase the performance. Let's see. Also, although I'm like in the middle of the city where like the tall buildings and stuff kind of affect that looks better. What's going on? Right in the middle of the city, you're firing weapons and stuff. I only get to do that.
Hey, move your asses! They're zeroing us!
We're dropping like...
Bye-bye! Tough. There's another one over there. I know that's not the police shooting at me. Sometimes this specific area, like for some reason, I think if you pick up a body or something, the police see you and they start.
Hey, move your asses! They're zeroing us! Bundle up! Let's do this!
There you go, asshole. Or maybe not. Hey, officer, you alright? You need some essential oils? I got some essential oils for you if you want. You alright? The criminal's over in this area. Officer, you... Ma'am, officer, here, I got some lavender essential oil for you, or some. I got a blend here. You want me to carry you to the squad car? You gonna be all right? All right. Hey, CD Projekt Red. I mean, I know you got more important things to upgrade and do with the game, but like officers that are on the ground like that, but they're still alive, give me the option to pick them up and help them to their squad cars or something. $50. Yeah, I already cleared out this area.
Calling all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity observed in the region of Goldsmith Street. Scavenger presence reported, led by one Barry Alkin, wanted on charges of first-degree murder and illegal trade in cyberware.
All right.
NC authorities offering payment for neutralizing Alkin and his accomplices.
Got it. Him and his accomplices will be dead in about 10 minutes. Excuse you? Yeah, get out of the way. Learn to speak English, asshole, or get the hell out of the city. Get out of the country. Hey, you need to start learning to speak English. Hey, red hair. Yeah, if you're easily offended, you probably didn't make it up to this. You're not probably watching this playthrough when I'm 25 hours in. So anyway, and I really don't give a shit what anybody thinks. So there you go. What I think is more important to me than what you think. All right, you understand how that works? there's one specific enemy. I think he's got either a charged rifle or I think he's got a sniper rifle. Although I'm leveled up enough. This is Act 2. I would usually have all these missions done by the start of Act 1, or during Act 1. Alright, I use the camera like I did that last time I played this. Since I'm recording this, let's just go guns blazing now. Quick enough. Quick draw mode.
Потому что нельзя подставляться!
I don't know, it happened so fast. While I was reloading, I got keybinding on R, and for some reason reloading is also, it's also pickup, but it also equips their weapons sometimes that they're carrying. Other than that, that was cool. But even like that happened like that, like it equipped a weapon that I didn't want equipped. But even though that's just like, you know, being proficient with, all of a sudden you have access to, all of a sudden you got a weapon, like it's just like, learn if you can use the resources and what you have in the moment. In you go. You were asking about how you were a meanie. You know, I have never, I don't think I've ever, there's approached, like, you could always approach this from up here on the freeway. There's access to this area from here. For those of you that are watching this, if you want to take a different approach to this objective. This mission. Did it again. Did it again. New shoes. Like I'm gonna wear that in public. Let's increase our stamina. Another thing I like about these skill trees on these attributes is the way they unlock, and like sometimes like if you don't like a lot of like the Far Cry games, they got really cool skill trees, and there's a lot of other games with skill trees, but usually the way the game designers design skill trees is you have to like unlock certain abilities before you can access the other ones. This one's set up differently. I like this better. Like, let's say there's an attribute or a skill that you're really not interested in. Well, you don't have to get it to access the other ones, but the other ones you have to, like, you'll have to like increase your attributes, or there's like certain requirements level of a red attribute. Like it has to be leveled up to 20 before I can access that. But it's not like you have to, like, where you would have, like, most skill trees, they would have you, like, you would have to get all these to access this. But this works differently. It's just you have to, like, get to a certain attribute level. Sometimes it's the perk level. Like this one. Yeah, this is really cool, but you have to, like, get these the activity perks, the activity events, actions leveled up to 20 to get this one. So some of them are linked to this skill level, and then some of them are linked to the attribute level. Alright, what I'm going to do is I want to increase my stamina, and then as soon as I get another attribute, I'll with that, and then I'm going to get this so that I can wait, isn't it? Is it a different? Is the ability to? No, it's this. It's one perk ability, I think. I don't think there's two different. I thought there was. You had to get the ability to carry a body and then get the ability to fire. But I think it's fire your sidearm. But I think it's the same, just the one combined into one here. Check the map. What's this? I mean, look, what, why is, whatever. Barry, read this carefully, or if, as I suspect, you're an illiterate gunk, have someone read it out loud for you. how many times do I have to repeat myself? Don't use the gear I supply for ops against trauma. Because what happens? Trauma searches your chooms' bodies and wonders why they're chipped with implants manufactured exclusively for trauma team. Unlike you skull sponge deadbeat-ass Keith junkies, the rest of our contractors have their shit together. One more op like this, and they'll figure out I'm the one supplying your tech. So think fucking twice about who you take on and what they can find on you, Manny. Guys from TT got a new drop for us. Be here in an hour. Once they land, no fast moves, no stupid shit. Just give them the edge. Eat. Hey girl, let a guy like me take you out to a burrito dinner? Yeah, whatever. Just not a burrito. Place is gross. How about Patties? Soy burgers? No thanks. Golden duck? Maybe? Don't know. Not really feeling Chinese. But you choose a fucking place then. You don't have to take Laura's name with me. See, that's what you get for taking Laura's name with me. Look at that. That's how you end up when you disrespect Lord God Almighty. At least when I'm the mercenary, becoming a legend at night. Looking a little rough there, hon. Don't go to pieces now. Somebody do something with that, alright? It did it again. Can we disentangle the pickup body from the equip their weapon from this as the same button? Yeah, I was right. Texting is right. Half of there. How disrespectful. Bottoms up, boom, boom, boom. What's that? What's that? Technical ability. What's this? Oh, I never realized this was here. Electrical box. See, like I said, I'll always find some. I never knew that was there. What's the? I'm not sure what the is anyway. Fuse box. It's like I don't know. It's like what does that do? All right, that shorted all the lighting. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sometimes there's fuse boxes in this game that you can interact with, and I'm not sure what I don't know. They don't like tell you what exactly what they're like, what they actually affect in the game. Yeah, I know I spend a lot of time looting and getting everything in the area. This was just a hustle. But I figured the game designers spent 8 years from concept to design to market. I might as well invest time playing the game that they invested 8 years in designing. Amazing. It's like not everybody, but there's a segment of the population in the gaming community that like they spent like for this game in particular. Some individuals even spent the entire 8 years paying attention to it, and anticipating and waiting for this game to be released. Well, most of us, I think, it was at least a 2 year from the demo until it was released. And then, and then they finally release it, and then a large segment of the gaming community, they just go through the game as fast as they possibly can. And it's like, why? I mean, it's like, why not take your time and enjoy the game that they created? And this might seem tedious, going and get collect, but the more money you get and the more loot you get, the more just doing all these, like, I don't have to turn off those cameras and stuff like that, but it adds to my engineering abilities and every skill. And every time, the more you level up, the funner, the more options you have, the more ways you have to play it, and just the game gets funner as you level up. there's that. I think I got enough level of ability for technical to get in that area. But those are right next to each other. I'm gonna go over to this first. You go do this acquisition. Yeah, what's with my my vehicle? Did this stuff respawn? Sure did. You beating up on her again? Oh, you assholes. How many times I gotta kill you?
I'll be your friend.
You're gonna kill my friend? You trying to kill me? What the? Why does this guy get so many hit points? What's going on here? I wonder if they have more hit points when if they respawn in an area like that, where they that's the second time I've had that encounter show up. I wonder if when they respawn those types of enemies, I wonder if they have more hit points or something. Someone want to run over that asshole for me? Thanks, appreciate it.
Hey, ten cuidado.
Alright. You start speaking English? Hey, maybe you and we can go get together for dessert buffet, and you can treat me and I'll teach you some English.
Hola.
Huh. I specifically get going. Well, I don't usually do this, but get out. I'll take care of this myself. Don't need it. Thanks for the quadro. No, see, if you'd have been a responsible driver and done this right, I wouldn't have had to take the car from you.